Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of John Matrixx Talks Movies. If this is your first time visiting the channel, please hit subscribe to catch future videos from me. Today, we have breaking Star Wars news in regards to who is the father of Anakin Skywalker. We have waited for close to 20 years to find out who he is, and now we have the answer. Are you ready to hear it? It is none other than Emperor Sheev Palpatine. Yes, you heard that correctly. It is the Emperor himself. He is the father of Anakin Skywalker. Now, if you go back and you look at Revenge of the Sith, Palpatine tells Anakin the story of Darth Plagueis the Wise and how he can influence the midichlorians to create life. That was the only mention of Plagueis in an actual movie, and we didn't hear anything about him until James Luceno's novel, Darth Plagueis. And in that book, Palpatine and Plagueis tried to influence the midichlorians. The Force got winds of their plans and basically stopped it. But now, Disney has retconned Darth Plagueis. It is now Legends, and they have released the Darth Vader comics. Issue number 25 confirms that Emperor Palpatine is the father of Anakin Skywalker. He influenced the midichlorians and Shmi Skywalker to create Anakin Skywalker. It is confirmed. It is canon now. My problem is we should never find out about huge news like this in a comic book. Now, most of the fans will not actually read the comic books unless you just like 100% all in on everything Star Wars. But still, something like that really should have been in a movie. Maybe they could have used that in Star Wars Episode 9 to really kind of connect the bloodline of the Skywalkers with the Emperor. But to find out about this in a comic book is so unfortunate. This is almost like Luke finding out that Darth Vader is his father in a comic book, when it should be in The Empire Strikes Back, because that was such a huge cliffhanger when that movie came out. So I'm not on board with Palpatine being Anakin's father in a comic book. I'm perfectly okay with Palpatine being Anakin's father. And it really makes sense in the grand scheme of things. It really, really does. The seeds were always planted there in the prequel trilogy, especially after, watching Revenge of the Sith. You kind of knew that Palpatine and Plagueis had something to do with the creation of Anakin. Now, when we saw The Phantom Menace, I'm not sure if too many people thought that Palpatine was necessarily his father, just by watching episode 1 when Shmi says there was no father. She didn't know, she just gave birth to him. But episode 3, you really start to connect the dots. And with James Luceno's novel, you knew that Palpatine and Plagueis had something to do with the creation of Anakin. But to actually have it confirmed like this in canon material, that's not a movie, I'm not on board with that at all. But what do you guys think of this? Do you agree with Palpatine being Anakin's father? Also, do you agree with the manner in which we find out that Palpatine is Anakin's father? Let me know that in the comments. If you're new here to the channel, please hit subscribe to catch future videos from me. And we will catch you on the next video. John Matrixx, out.